Well, welcome to Friday, everyone. It's March 27th, 2020. I'm Philip Palermo, and this is Cord Cutting Today, where we take a look at the biggest headlines from our site, cordcuttersnews.com. As always, thank you all for tuning in. And if you're new to the site and to our channel, you're more than welcome to click the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want a little heads-up notification whenever we post new content to this channel, you can also click on that little bell icon as well. First up, we know streaming video is on the rise right now with so many people staying home, so we thought it'd be a good idea to give you a heads up on some solid discounts on some Roku devices. Now, I should warn you all up front that these prices were all correct and accurate at the time I recorded this segment, but of course, there's always a chance the deals could change between then and whenever you watch this video. So with that in mind, here are a few deals we're currently seeing. At the extremely affordable end, we have Roku's Express, which is currently running for $24 over at Amazon. Now, this is Roku's extremely tiny streaming box. In fact, it's considerably smaller than the remote it comes packed with. It doesn't do 4K, but if you only need up to 1080p on maybe a secondary screen in your house, it could be a decent option. If you want something a bit more discreet, there's the Roku Streaming Stick Plus, which looks a bit like an oversized USB drive, and it plugs directly into your TV's HDMI port, so there's one less device to have sitting on your entertainment center. Unlike the Express, the Streaming Stick Plus supports 4K resolution, so it could be a useful portable option if you wanted to set up a smart TV experience in the backyard or something. And right now it's going for about $39. And lastly, we have the more upscale Ultra, which bears the form factor I think a lot of us have associated with Roku over the years. This one supports 4K and HDR, along with Ethernet connectivity if you need it. It usually rings in for about $100, but we're seeing it available for closer to $80 right now. And you can check out Jess's post on those deals to get more info. We have a link to that post included in the video description down below this video, and in fact we have links to all the stories we're going to talk about today down there as well. Moving on, we have more free trials and demos to talk about. This time it's Sling TV. Now, the company reported that viewership of the top news channels has spiked by about 121%, with everyone staying home and trying to stay informed as the ongoing coronavirus pandemic evolves and our responses to it change over time. So to help with that effort, Sling says it's now offering 14 days of free TV through its Sling TV Blue plan. The offer starts this week and extends to April 5th, and you can access the deal via the company's homepage. Once you're there, you should see an option for 14 free days of service. And for those who are unfamiliar with Sling TV and their Blue package, it offers access to over 45 live channels, including news channels like CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News. You also get access to kids and family content and the ability to stream to up to 3 screens. The service is available on a number of devices and platforms, including Apple TV, Roku, Chromecast, Fire TV, Xbox One, and more. Next up, it's even more free trials, this time on YouTube TV. Now, Luke has a story on our site about a deal between YouTube TV and EPIX that gives YouTube TV subscribers free access for 30 days. Now, this deal includes EPIX, EPIX 2, EPIX Hits, and EPIX Drive-In. Normally that bundle rings in at $6 per month, so this could be a great time to check out the content they have on offer. And just yesterday, we talked about other services offering free premium content for a limited time, including AT&T Now and Comcast. And with companies rapidly trying to offer up deals while we're all staying at home, there's no reason to suspect we won't see even more offers in the coming days, so stay tuned. Moving on from free stuff we know about to free stuff that could be coming, we have Google and rumors that the company may soon start offering free ad-supported movies and other content through its Google Play Movies app. This particular rumor comes courtesy of a couple sites that have checked out the code within the Google Play Movies Android app and uncovered mentions of hundreds of movies supported by a few ads. To be clear, again, this is just a rumor at this point, and we've not heard of any official announcement from Google on the matter. But it certainly wouldn't shock us if they added such a feature. There's already a section of free ad-supported movies available through YouTube, so adding a similar feature to Google Play Movies makes a ton of sense. And with Google I/O being officially canceled this year, it's a bit unclear when the company might make its big software and hardware announcements, but we'll definitely keep an eye out and let you know as we learn more. Next up, we have NASCAR, who's taking a rather interesting approach to continuing its season. Instead of airing classic races or filling time some other way, they've announced the eNASCAR iRacing Pro Invitational Series. Now, this is a season of virtual races featuring current NASCAR drivers, former legends, and up-and-coming stars, all competing within the racing simulator iRacing. Fox Sports actually broadcast the first race this past weekend at a virtual Homestead Miami Speedway, and they even included their regular broadcasting team, including Jeff Gordon, Mike Joy, and Larry McReynolds to cover the race. And now Fox has announced it's going to broadcast the remaining races through Fox, FS1, and the Fox Sports app. The next race airs on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern at the virtual Texas Motor Speedway, and you can learn more about the series in our post linked down below. In streaming news, we have a post about a Netflix executive assuring everyone the streaming service has plenty of content to keep us all entertained during the ongoing outbreak. We've reported on a number of movies and television shows that have halted production recently, but Netflix Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandon told CNN they're far enough ahead of content that they should be fine for at least a few months. However, he did add that if production issues persist later into the year, they might start feeling the pressure. So for now, you should have plenty of new content to check out, and if you feel like you've run out, maybe go back and rewatch some old favorites, like my wife and I are doing with Parks and Recreation. In fact, if you do have some go-to favorites, like the streaming version of Comfort Food, let us know in the comments below. And finally, we turn to ESPN, and we've discussed the challenges the broadcaster is facing with no live sporting events to air and to report on. In fact, this weekend was supposed to be opening weekend for Major League Baseball, but of course, no games to broadcast. Instead, ESPN is dipping into the Disney vault by offering a series of sports movies starting tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, since it was supposed to be the start of baseball season, the channel is appropriately leading off with The Rookie, starring Dennis Quaid. And then next Friday at 8:30 Eastern, we get the basketball film Glory Road, starring Josh Lucas. Beyond those first two airings, exact times and dates have not yet been released, but ESPN did say we can expect movies like Miracle and Secretariat in the coming weeks. We have a full list of the movies in a post on our site, and of course there's a link down below in the video description. If you check out the list, tell us what you think. Is there a sports movie you think they should add to their lineup? Let us know in the comments. And that brings us to the end of the week here at Cord Cutting Today. As always, we thank you for tuning in, and again, if you like what we're doing here, please feel free to click like and subscribe to join our amazing YouTube community. Of course, if you want to learn more about any of the stories we talked about today, they're down in the video description for you to check out. We hope you all have a safe and enjoyable weekend, and until next time, I'm Philip Palermo. Take care.